was a pretty reasonable shot. Okay. Ooh, yo, they're hitting. He has ballistics now. It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone watching on Twitch and YouTube. We have a Jurchen's game fresh after the patch. Jurchens were actually quite bad in terms of the win rate. They were like at 40% win rate, which is objectively one of the worst civs in the game. And this is across all ELOs, by the way, not just in low ELO and not just in high ELO. So players are just not having the most amount of success with the Civ, which is strange to me because I think it's actually quite decent, but the stats say otherwise, so fair enough. But they've since received a pretty significant buff specifically towards their Grenadier, the unique unit that basically is a gunpowder, kind of a mix between a hand cannoneer and a mangonel, if that even makes sense. And it's a unique unit available in castlage from the range. You got a pretty significant triple buff. They got extra HP, they're a bit cheaper, and they do a little bit more damage. So the unit just got tweaked in a lot of ways. Ricecar, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate your support. It's my pleasure giving you those pre and post game analyses. Analysis is an amazing word. Alright, we got some chickens here. So this one's going to be a YouTube commentary, of course. We're going to try out the Grenadiers, hopefully, at some point this game. We're up against Sebastian, one of the best players in the game at the moment. One of the highest ranked on the rank ladder as well. And he's rocking the Georgians, one of the better civs at the moment. But by no means overpowered, so we should be in for a decent setup here. Now, remember, the Jurchens actually get a really nice bonus. It states that a lot of your hunt, or sorry, all your hunt does not decay. So you can basically kill all your sheep freely and none of it will decay, which is fantastic, which is a good deal. That's going to be basically your economy bonus for the early game. It sounds pretty good. The reality is that that bonus is, I would say, decent. Not bad, but not great. It doesn't necessarily give you extra resources, it just makes them last longer, if that makes sense. You get more food, but you're not getting the food faster, so yeah, it's good, but it's not great. It's like the way I see that. But I think it's good for beginners, definitely. You don't have to worry about decay, you can just kill all your... Like, you can literally just kill all your sheep here, if you want to. There we go. Just make sure they're in an efficient position, and you can just kill them all. There we go. And it's perfectly efficient. Which is nice. Let's go make a house. Debating whether to take the chickens or not. There's only 6 of them, so I actually might long distance take them instead of trying to mill them here. I don't know if that's the right call or not, but it is one option for sure. And in this case, since there's no decay, it actually does make sense to just pick them up like this. Get pretty good value on it. He sees me going to the chickens, but I mean, it's not the end of the world if you scout that. And we'll just go ahead and mill the berries here. Alright, so moreover, from the early game, let's go ahead and think of our mid-game, or at least our like early feudal age strategy. I think I'm going to probably open with a scout rush. It's going to be a good way to deter the Georgian scout rush that's, you know, quite strong with the healing scouts. It's going to give me a decent footing into the game. And then as far as follow-up goes, I think either light cav for the mid-game, maybe step lancers, and then Grenadiers will come out if I need to counter any of his anti-cav units, like maybe pikemen or monks. So that's going to be my idea here going into this one. I don't want to force Grenadier or anything like that, but if if the situation calls for it, I won't be shy either. Yeah, so we're taking 33 food back each, which is, or 32 and 33, which is kind of insane. That's quite good. I think I should be able to click up here. Oh, we're so close. Actually, it's a mistake to click up no loom though, because he's Georgians. So skipping loom here is really greedy. He's going to be up faster than me. He's going to have a healing scout, no doubt. Would send that guy in to snipe a vill, so I have to be careful. Not to get one of my villagers sniped. I'm just feasting on my sheep. I can actually send a couple more to the chickens here. Only danger again being skipping loom here. Let's go ahead and get a barracks. Oh, what's going on here? He's sending 4 villas and a mule cart to a wood line. Okay. Interesting. So that might mean he has 2 wood lines. Tried to trap me there. Respect the attempt. It's actually kind of close. Probably his barracks will be around here. He's up to Feudals, have to be on high alert. Only now getting his barracks. Interesting. Okay, his scouts here. That's completely fine, because at least that means I'm not losing a bill. I have to just run for a bit. And we'll take some hits. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay. I'm really mad about this, but there's nothing I could do, so that's why we say it's okay. Alright, there we go. Get the stable down. Coming in with another care package of some deer food. Or, not deer food, chicken food. Tastes like deer, though, to be fair. Can gather it and everything. No one falls to that, but yeah, sometimes you can get lucky and get a hit if the guy's sleeping. But like these days, the guy's got to be hibernating to fall for that. Like nobody falls for it. It's so expected. It's been done too many times. Second nature to pull back now. I think I'll go ahead and skip Horse Collar. Probably makes sense. This scout's healing, so I'm not really that eager to trade with it. But I do know he was late with the stable, so let's go ahead and pressure him here. He had a faster uptime, but it doesn't really matter if he's late to the stable, so... Go ahead and just continue pressuring. Putting him on the back foot is, yeah, it's overall a good thing for sure. My scouts do attack faster, by the way. Another Jurchen bonus there. Oh, that's very good. Managed to type of scout. Huge. Paid that for the spear. Very worth. Like every day of the week, it's worth it. Alright. Pretty good. I mean, this is kind of why I'm surprised Jurchens have a bad win rate. Like, the Civ does not feel bad. I don't understand how people are losing so much with the Civ. Like, I have a really good scout rush here, keeping up with the Georgians, of all things. The attacking faster is super smooth. Good economy behind it. Like, what's wrong? Bad pathing there for him. Unlucky. I still have sheep. Like, how insane is the Civ? I have a theory that people were losing with the Civ because they tried to force Grenadier. And the unit was just not that good. That's my theory. Because, like, 40% win rate is disgusting. Like, that's so low. Dude, the Civ is insane. Oh, no, he's screwed. And my scouts are absolutely cooking, by the way. It's, like, really, really strong units. He's trying to save the low HPs. Can snipe both of them. No, that's fantastic, guys. That's fantastic. Nice to find the outside. Mule cart went for a scroll there. What was the mule cart doing there? Securing the wall? Alright, cool. That's it for the scout rush. We can stop now. We can stop rushing. We can now transition to the next step. And I still have sheep. I mean, that bonus is actually better than I advertised it initially. That bonus is quite good. It is better than advertised. Alright. So I think, like, unironically, a good follow-up here is actually Grenadier. It's either that or Light Cav, so I have to choose between one or the other. Grenadier, I would play it like a CA switch, where I just switch to a really powerful range unit and then try to play, like, not an all-in, but a pretty aggressive setup with the Grenadier. In that case, I might have to set up my economy for a lot of gold. Alright, so these guys that were on chickens, we'll set them towards the gold. Try to transition towards that now. Get the mining upgrade just because my economy is not the most balanced. Alright, good setup here. Yeah, pretty much here. I think all of my options work. Like Light Cap can work, Step Lancer can work, Grenadier can work. Grenadier is probably the worst option though, just because he has the Church as a defensive option, which is very good at dealing with pushes like that. So I'm not sure if I want to go for that, but it's an option. It's an option. I could also go Cav Archers. They attack faster. So, you know, let's go for the ranges. See what happens. Alright, we're gonna have that guy be annoying for about half an hour. Yep. Gonna switch them on the farm. Hope he doesn't snipe any of those. Alright, we're gonna go for CA here. I don't think Grenadier are that good versus like individual units. I think CA is a better opener. But then again, if you go Skirm, then Grenadier can come out, and that's like a pretty good setup. Alright, I need to switch to a town center. Let's go ahead and eat that chicken, then make a town center on the wood. That would help secure everything. Yeah, I like that. It's a pretty good choice. Alright. Again, Step Lancer, Light Cav, all of these were good choices. Like, I had so many options. That's the weak Vil. I hope it doesn't spot that and take it out. I'll just start taking out his farms. 82 food on that one. Pretty good. Alright, reasonable. That woodland's messy. And CA just get a lot of pressure on the field very fast. It's really hard to deal with this unit. In fact, I still don't know what his option is gonna be. Like, it can go Church, he can go Siege. Can't really go Knights though. It's like Knights are not very good against that unit. Not really a real option. He can go CA himself. No bloodlines. I'm gonna run straight with the scout first. Run in the other way with the CA. Church. Skirms. Okay. Perfect. That's gonna be the perfect setup now to switch to Grenadier. If they're good against skirmishers, then the unit is going to be like a really reasonable switch. So C to make that guy. So we'll make like, again, 12 CA, and then we'll switch to Grenadier. And they cost 35 food and 65 gold. They used to cost 70 gold, now they got buffed a little bit. Got a little bit of a price discount, which is quite nice. So let's mix them in and see how they perform. This seems like the perfect way to use them, by the way. We're also going to go with the forward siege. The whole idea is that we have siege engineers for free in Castle Age, so siege pushing feels like a pretty good option with the Grenadier. Let's see how well it performs against skirms, though. That's a big test. Let's see if I can also mix in a university. This is just so awkward, though. I might need to mix in another town center before I do anything of the sort. Alright. And before a university, I think one of those guys is needed. Get some armor on those guys. I wonder how strong they are. I'm walking in with 2 of them. They got 12 attack. That monk probably has to go down. Reasonable. It's reasonable. Honestly, it's reasonable. Decent damage. Remember, I'm fighting skirms, so it's not supposed to be like the best unit in the game against skirmishers, but it's decent. It's good. Missed there entirely. I need ballistics for them to hit moving targets, obviously. They feel smooth to micro, I will say that much. But being down a range is awkward. Maybe I do need siege engineers as soon as I can. Close the gap here. Oh, that was a pretty reasonable shot. Okay. Ooh, yo, they're hitting. No, okay. This unit's actually quite good. This unit is legitimately good here. I really like it. It's very good. If it's doing that to skirms, that's insane. That's really. I told you it's like a hand cannoneer mangonaut combo. It's kind of insane, like just as a concept. It's also really smooth to micro. I feel like I'm selling you on this unit. Guys, I don't care if you play with it or not, but it is quite good. He has ballistics now? It doesn't matter! Oh my goodness! Now I have the actual skirm counter, which is the rocket cart. Just, all of this is super gold heavy though. It's kind of like the only thing I don't like about it. It's incredibly gold extensive. Gold intensive, sorry. Does it do good damage against buildings? Decent. Decent damage to buildings as well. What can this unit not do? I need to get siege engineers here. I mean, siege engineer rocket carts should be insane. Doing such a good job there. Alright, siege engineers coming in. It's gonna give an extra range to everything that I have currently on the field, except the CA. I don't know if I like that attack actually. I have extra range with mangonels. It's disgusting. I win every mangonel war. How are people losing with the Civ? This Civ is really good, and it's even better now after the changes. I have an extra range in Castle Age because I have siege engineers. It's disgusting. I'm basically playing with an Imperial Age composition, guys. It's basically like hand cannon onager is what I have right now. This is ridiculous. Just basic micro here. Dodge, dodge, splits, run. Good. Just keep piling on the pressure. And I even do more damage with my units. I mean, I don't know. This is really insane to me. It's insane to have an extra range. No, this is how you play the Civ. Like, it's broken. I can never lose. No, oh my goodness. HH. Guys, this Civ is nutty. How do you lose? No, like, seriously. The unit now has 40 HP, so it's very tanky. Does a lot of damage. It counters skirmishers. You have some of the best CA in the game out the gate. Of course, they don't get thumb rings, so they don't scale too well, but they're still really good out the gate, kind of like Mongols. Get some of the best stat lancers in the game, best light cav in the game, really good scout rush, good early game economy. How is the Civ at 40% win rate? Obviously, they just got buffed, so maybe the win rate goes up. But honestly, this Civ is fantastic. And guys, do not sleep on the Siege Engineer. Do not sleep on it. It's made cheaper, so it's like, it's 75% less wood, and research is 100% faster. So it's going to be like, I think it's 100 wood only. And it comes in 100% faster, so twice as fast as a normal Civ. And it affects your Grenadiers. They have 7 range, and it affects your rocket cards. So, sorry, it's 150 wood for the Siege Engineers and 500 food. So it's an expensive tech, but it's reasonable. No, this rush is insane. It really is insane. I'm not even overhyping it. I think it's actually... like, if you get to this position, it's unfightable. Your opponent cannot fight you. I don't even know what he should do. He needs, like, big cav charges, like 30 cav, to charge in and clear it up. It's the only counterplay. Mangonels don't work. Monks shouldn't work because you have 8 range compared to Monks 9. Plus, Grenadiers are good at sniping Monks. Like, Skirms obviously don't work. Mangonels don't work. CA wouldn't work because, you know, both of these units are getting a CA. What works against this? I honestly don't know. Crazy push. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube if you guys did. If you guys want to see more content like this, check us out on the live stream and link in the description. If you guys want to get better at the game, use my exclusive guides and content. Check out my Patreon link also in the description below. Put a lot of effort into those guides. It's a bunch of different tiers that you can pick from. It's a good way to support me as well, so definitely check that out if you want to play the game at a higher level. And as always, see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.